Hello, friends. How are you? My name is Asaria, and what I wanted to ponder today was, and I'm sure you've had this thought as well, with all the light that is pouring onto this planet at this moment in time, all of the help, all of the enormous amount of light that is coming onto this planet. Why on earth does the world look this way? And I could even say to myself, why does my life look this way at this moment in time with all this light that I have access to? So it's quite simple, really. And so if you imagine, the best way to look at it, I find, is to say light in, gunk out, crap out, light. As the light comes in, all of that, the darkness, the fear, the anger, the hate, all of that has to come up and out. So I like to explain it in this way. If you imagine that you have a glass and in the bottom of the glass is sediment, it could be dirt, just simple dirt from the garden. And so when you start to pour water into that glass, if it is powerful enough, if it is very, very gentle, it won't disturb the sediment. But if it's powerful and a force, what happens? All that sediment comes up and it starts to swirl around in the water and have its way with the clarity of the water, the clearness. So if you think about it, if we think about it and think that pure light that's coming onto the planet to really shift the consciousness of the planet, how it can be used is to allow that to come up and out, to really embrace that. So not see it as what the hell is happening and we're all off course and we're going the wrong way. No, this is perfect. It is the divine will moving out that dirt, that sediment that has been stuck there, that could stay there forever if we didn't stir it up. But that's really not going to get us anywhere. What's going to get us somewhere is allowing that to come up, come out of the glass, and then we can replace that murkiness with clear, crystal clear water, crystal clear light. So it's kind of exciting. And I know I'm laughing because there's many, many days and many, many times that I've thought, what the heavens is going on? So it's something worth for us to ponder that there is that light influx, there is that, and it's for a reason. It's for the reason so all of the new can evolve from this, because we talk about the old guard disappearing, we talk about the old and the new coming in. This is the way forward into emerging into the new golden age, to emerging into the light, to really ridding ourselves of the dirt, the sediment, the stuff that is trapped in there in each and every one of us, which then goes out into the collective and creates a space for the light to anchor itself within ourselves, within our bodies, within us individually. So if we think about that and sort of focus on that part and really go, yeah, this is great. I feel like shit. I feel like so much is coming up. I feel like the past is gurgling up and there's all this rage in me, this anger and this fear. Be really embracing of that. And I say that with tongue in cheek because sometimes I find that hard within myself. But if we can just embrace that and to view what we see on the outside in the collective in a way that there is no collective, there is no out there. It is really a reflection in what is going on for each and every one of us. And as we embrace that, as we really search it out, pulling in that light into our beings, grounding it in our beings, and using it for the force that it is. It can be very Pollyanna to look out into the world and say, oh, it's okay. There's a huge amount of light coming onto the planet. It's all going to be okay. But we actually have to work with that light. We don't sit back and go, okay, light me up. The only way we lighten up is to move out what is there, what is stopping the light, really taking hold, becoming passionate about it. So what we need to do is at this time really connect, really support each other, and to really not get into that added fear and that judgment of what is going on out there and pointing the finger, of just embracing this time of seeing it as a way of clearing. And when we see it as a clearing, it doesn't feel quite as bad in a way. It feels good. It feels empowering, because it is empowering. Because if we think about it, if all of that gunk, all of that sediment in the glass disempowers us, the only way to become empowered is to release ourselves of that. And it is only up to us to do it, to embrace that light, to use that light. So a prayer we can say is, light, show me, replace what is not needed in me with the lightness, to lighten up my being. And then each one of us can be more light in the world, embrace ourselves as a being of light, having this earthly experience, and then we can move forward, and then we see the massive shift in the world through embracing the light. Because, and I put my hand up, it is so easy to get involved in all the darkness. I have to remind myself it's coming up because the light is flushing it up and out. So let us embrace the light together. Let us hold hands. Let us support each other in that, and really empower each other. When we see ourselves or a loved one going through a dark spot, just embrace it. Say how wonderful that the light is actually flushing that up. And if we hang in there and if we work through it and embrace it, the light will have to replace that darkness. And so hang in there. My thought for the day, and I'm speaking to myself here as well. Let's all hang in there. Let's all hang out in the light. And I know it can be so easy to get involved more and more and see all the dark that is playing out. But let's just lighten up together, be joyful, be so grateful that even though all of this is going on, the light that is pouring onto this planet, many, many beings of light are pouring onto the planet enormous amount of light to be used for the greater good. And as we see ourselves as beings of the all, beings of the universe, and not as single entities of beingness that are so separate, the light we will embrace it, and we will move through this period of time in such lightness and grace. So thank you for today. Happy for you to spread this around. Happy for you to leave your comments. What do you think? What is going on for you? So all my love and all the light, and let's embrace this together. See you next time.